What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, just another PokeTuber, coach of your Piedmont Triad Kickers, and I'm coming at you today with week 2 of the BHDL. We are taking on Coach DRVR, who is the coach of the Fear Rippers. We have been in 3 different drafts with him, and we've only ever played him once. When I say 3, that's including this one. So I'm pretty sure he's gonna be looking to get some revenge for the way that our last game went. He's a pretty solid coach, so I'm expecting a pretty tough battle, especially considering his team consists of the Petulant, the Grimmsnarl, the Fortress, the Flygon, the Superior, Inteleon, Terra Phalanx, who is Terra Fighting Ghost or Bug, and I feel like Phalanx is one of the better Terra captains in this particular format. We have the Terra Electabuzz, who can be Electric, Ice, or Water, Chinchino, and then Fletchinder. So to combat, well, okay, before I even get into that, the team I'm expecting, right? I'm expecting Petulant Grimmsnarl first and foremost. Grimmsnarl is just so good with the screens, and then Petulant is just bulky to all. Like it's just a really bulky Pokemon. I think the Inteleon comes. Not only does it outspeed my whole team, I don't really have a reliable switch into it. Like, sure, I have like soft switch ins, but I don't really have like a hard switch in because Inteleon gets all the coverage it does. Plus, it bolsters a 125 special attack, so you don't really switch into that well. I think Flygon comes. I think he could bring either of his hazard removers. It just depends, because he brings Fortress, okay, he probably wants to set hazards. If he brings Chinchino, okay, you want to, try to hit and chip stuff, but regardless, they both can remove hazards. And I think between the Terra captains, he's probably gonna bring Phalanx. I don't think Electabuzz looks that great into my team. I have too many things that can just come in on it and kind of ignore it. Fletchinder, I don't expect it to come. Superior, more so than those two, could maybe come, but even then, it's like, I don't really expect it. Um, but to be fair, it's not like he has a lot of ways to hit Quagsire outside of Superior anyway. But that's why I think Chinchino can maybe come, because Chinchino does get Bullet Seed. So, it kind of depends. So, to combat this team, first and foremost, I decided that I should bring my Pink and Stink, the Manabus. This is my dedicated Phalanx check. She's rocking her Rocky helmet, overcoat for the ability, not that it really matters. 252 HP, 4 attack, 252 defense, Impish Nature, Brave Bird, and Foul Play. So if he's Terra Ghost, we Foul Play. Anything else, we just Brave Bird. We can U-turn to pivot, and then we can Roost to stay healthy. And in general, the Foul Play, like, it basically helps us. Like, for example, if Flygon is Dragon Dancing, Foul Play it. If the Chinchino is tidying up, Foul Play it. You guys get the idea. This thing is mainly here to help check those physical attackers, but most importantly, to check the Phalanx. Next on the team roster, we have the one, the only Reginald, my Terra captain, who is rocking his Clear Amulet, Comatose for the ability, Terra Ground is his Terra type. Hopefully we don't have to use it though. 252 HP, 4 attack, 252 Spadef, Careful Nature with Earthquake, Play Rough, Wish, and Bulk Up. I couldn't be Terra, what's it called? I couldn't be Terra Normal because there's a Phalanx right there. I couldn't be Terra Ghost because then the one mon I have that can reliably come in on Petulant, well, I can't do it no more, so I had to go for Terra Ground. So the thought behind the set is we can always come in on Petulant. It can't Shadow Ball us. You can Malignant Chain us, but it's like a 5-hit KO. Not to mention it can't poison us. And then you can't Parting Shot on us because of Clear Amulet, so the move will essentially fail and it'll stay in, which gives us a free turn to bulk up. And then he has to switch out most likely. So essentially we can get 2 free turns of bulk up with that. So at +2, Phalanx no longer kills us. However, we do take a lot of damage. If we can somehow get to +3, we don't have to Terra. If we're +2, we might need to Terra to not die. We should be able to beat it with a +2 Earthquake, or we can just go for an player off. Honestly, Earthquake is kind of just free into the entire team, and the one thing we can't hit with it would be the there's 2 things, the Superior and the Flygon. I'm not sure if Superior even comes, but Flygon, we can just hit it with a Play Rough. If we're +1, it absolutely dies. And then we can also Play Rough the Grimmsnarl, so I wanted something to be able to hit that hard as well, because it's the main thing that's going to be setting, well, the only thing that's going to be setting screens, keeping the team healthy. So if we can beat Grimmsnarl, the sooner the better. We don't have to worry about the screens. But yeah, that's the idea behind the set. And then we also have Wish to help us stay healthy. If we can get like 2 or 3 bulk ups up, there's like nothing on this team that can actually kill us. And we need 3 so we don't need to Terra, because obviously if we Terra we become weak to the Inteleon. But if we're bulking up and then Inteleon has to come in us because we Terra it, more than likely we've done enough damage to pave the way for the rest of the team. Next on the team roster is my first round draft pick, the one, the only, Kyogre the Goodra, who's rocking his Roselli Berry, Sap Sipper. So if the free Sap Sipper the ability, so if Superior comes, you're not setting up on us. 252 HP, 200 defense, 56 special attack, Bold Nature with Draco Meteor, Sludge Wave, Focus Blast, and Counter. So Draco is free into the, for the most part, Draco is free into the whole team. But you know, if we're expecting the Goodra to come in, we can just Sludge Wave it, and we should be able to two-shot it, and then we do outspeed. So something we could also do is either A, Sludge Wave again, because they probably just go for a light screen, or B, we can maybe even drop a Draco expecting the Petront to come in. We have enough bulk investment that we should never get one-shotted by the only way Grimmsnarl one-shots us is if it's Bandit, which I doubt. And then same for Flygon. The only way he cleanly one-shots us is if he's Bandit, which once again, I doubt. If they're a Life Orb, we should even if they're a Life Orb, we should always be able to live a hit. We'll be very low, but we should be able to live a hit from either one of those. Flygon, we always kill with Draco Meteor. And then, like I said, we two-shot the Grimmsnarl, but depending on the situation, maybe we go for a counter, hence the Roselli Berry, because if we counter into it, well, we are going to knock him out. And then this is also a soft check for Cinccino if it comes, because once again, if it tries to hit us, we are going to knock it out. And that's also why I have Focus Blast. I originally had Flamethrower, but Flamethrower is, you know, when you think about it, since the Fortress is sturdy, it's technically a 2-hit KO. Focus Blast is also a 2-hit KO, but it also OHKOs the Cinccino, so I decided to go for the middle ground. With my luck, I'll probably miss the Focus Blast, but you know, if we hit it, hey, the risk to reward, I feel like it's worth it. But yeah, that's Kyogre. Next on the team roster, making her team debut, is the one, the only, Dot, the Tinkatuff, who is rocking her Eviolite, Mold Breaker for the ability, 252 HP, 200 attack, 56 defense, Adamant Nature with Play Rough, Knock Off, Brick Break, and Light Screen. So like I said, Inteleon's really threatening, so we have Light Screen as a way to mitigate the damage it can do to us. We have Brick Break to remove his screens. We have Knock Off to remove items. So my Dot, my Tinkatuff, is mainly here for utility purposes. And then we have Play Rough because there's 3 mons in particular we can hit with it and it'll matter. So like Grimmsnarl, we should be able to two-shot it with Play Rough. If the Phalanx does not, if it's Terra fighting, okay. The only move it has to really hit us is Close Combat at -1. We should be able to kill it with Play Rough unless the game really hates us and we low roll, because the low roll on Play Rough is 98%. So if the game hates us that much that we low roll it, okay, you know. And then also we hit the Flygon really hard with this. I know it's not on here and I apologize, but we are Terra flying this week, so if we're ever in front of Flygon, I mean, we go for a Play Rough regardless. We should always live 1 EQ. And then if he tries to EQ us again the second turn, well, we can just Terra and then kill it. I don't want to Terra initially because I don't know if, like, for example, my opponent might try to scout for the Terra or not. So just to be safe, we won't Terra, just because I know we can live the hit. But yeah, that is a Dot, mainly here for utility purposes, removing screens and knocking off items. That's mainly what my girl's here for. Next on the team roster is the closest thing I have to an Inteleon check. It's the one, the only, Swag Sister. Just to let you guys know, I have 3, it might be 4, but I'm pretty sure it's 3 shiny Quagsires. And yeah, it just helps with abilities, it helps with EV, you know, EVs, helps with a lot of stuff having this many goddamn Quagsires. And also, I just love my Quagsires, okay? So Quagsire, Swag Sister, is rocking her Leftovers, Water Absorb for the ability, so we don't have to worry about, you know, Snipe Shot, Hydro Pumps, Flip Turns, don't have to worry about those. We are max HP, 4 special attack, max speed F, because like I said, this is my dedicated Inteleon check, Calm Nature with Earth Power, Toxic, Recover, and Protect. So clearly we're not going to hit Inteleon with a water move. It's going to be a ground move like Earth Power, so I highly doubt he ever goes Petulant on my Quagsire. So I feel like if we're ever in front of Inteleon, Toxic is stupid free. And then we can do like Protect shenanigans. His team is really bulky. So I prefer to not have to play this way, but his team is bulky, so we kind of have to play that way to try to chip stuff in range of like my sweepers. So yeah, we have Toxic Protect, Recover to stay healthy, and then like I said, we have Earth Power. The only thing we can't hit with Earth Power is the Flygon, who doesn't really hit us that hard anyway. We just poison it and then just Recover Protect. I doubt he would try to set up in front of me because, well, actually, if he finds out we're already Water Absorb, okay, there's no reason not to set up. But once again, we have a Mandibuzz who does not mind coming in, and if we poison it, we can still maybe potentially stall it. It just depends. But yeah, this is my Inteleon check. That is Swag Sister. Next on the team roster is Amon, who really is going to appreciate this light screen. It's the one, the only, Danny DeVito. Now, this is basically my win con for the week. We are Lumberry, unaware for the ability, 20 defense, 252 special attack, 236 speed, timid nature with Torch Song, Shadow Ball, Alluring Voice, and Flame Charge. We are Lumberry because we're flame charging, and the last thing I need is for Grimmsnarl, Fortress, or the, what do you call that thing, the Superior to paralyze us. That's the absolute last thing I need. And then I also don't want to be poisoned by Pecharunt. So, you know, the things that could stop us from sweeping after getting set up, I basically have a Lumberry for that. So Flame Charge, we at +1 we outspeed the whole team unless something is scarfed. If we can get plus, so because of Torch Song, we always get a +1 boost whenever we click it. So if we can get +1, we just auto win. A +1 Shadow Ball should always beat Pecharunt. A +1 Alluring Voice should always beat the Flygon. Now, depending on his investment on the Grimmsnarl, we might need to be +2. But if we chip it a little bit beforehand, then it really doesn't matter. The Fortress obviously never takes a fire hit from us. Inteleon does not take a +1 Shadow Ball. Phalanx, Electabuzz, Chinchino, none of them take a +1 Torch Song. You guys get the idea. So this is my win con. Hopefully we can set them up, because we do. We just win. But yeah, that's the team. Not really much more needs to be said. So without further ado, let's get into the battle. Good luck, have fun to my opponent, DRVR. Hopefully his battle is a banger. Alright, so we are connected with DRVR, also known as Hiswa. I think I'm saying that right. But his team, oh, Chinchino and Superior. Okay. Grimmsnarl, Pecharunt, Phalanx, who can be Terra, Fighting, Ghost, or Bug, and then we have Inteleon. So, I think our, well, I mean, okay, let's just leave with this guy. Wait, do we want to leave with this guy? Yeah, let's leave with this guy. Let's leave with Swag. Well, not guy, girl. I'm sorry. Let's leave with Swag Sister and take it from there. Good luck, have fun to my opponent. Be suave. Good luck, have fun to my opponent. So, this is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be a very interesting game. Maybe even a long game, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's see. What does he lead with? He leads with this dirty. Okay. Good lead. Good lead. We just go into you. We're just gonna go into you. I refuse to give him a chance to set up, so we're gonna go into you. We're just gonna go into you. Dang, so Mandibuzz would have been a bad one. He just goes for a Dragon Punch, right? Or Glare, that also works. So I'm gonna just go for a Sludge Wave. And the good thing about this Glare, now he can't poison me with the that one mod. Now he can't poison me. His only switch in is, well, I mean, he can go Grimmsnarl, but okay. Don't get paralyzed. Oh, that's all. Oh, see? That's what you get. That's what you get. Trying to. Wait, is he Lumberry? Oh, he's leftovers. He's leftovers. Okay. So I think now we just drop a Draco on the potential because it's one of two things. I don't think he's gonna switch Grimmsnarl into a Sludge Wave. He can potentially go into Petrarant, so we're going to drop a Draco. We're going to drop a Draco. Because of this thing being bulky, I know it's probably not speed invested. Trauma. That sounds like Petrarant. Yeah, take this Draco. Take this Draco. He's going to lose Draco. Oh, you're spit death as crap. Okay. He's spit death as crap. So... now we go into... I think now we go into our Tinkatuff. So we're going to go into Dot. We're going to go into Dot. So maybe he parting shots. Maybe. Well, here's the thing. He can parting shot, but there's nothing he can just go into that's going to like Tinkatuff is like the best middle ground at the moment. I feel like. So for future reference, if he has Spirit Break, there's a good chance Fever just dies. Well, no. We're probably out of range. Probably out of range. Let's see. What's he gonna do? Yeah, parting shot. See, maybe I should have went Kamala there, because it would account for the parting shot, and it would have accounted for a Hex. But I didn't want to do that. And now I know that Superior is slower. Well, it's probably still faster than Kamala, actually. But he can only go into, I'm guessing, Inteleon? I mean, I guess Chinchino? I mean, I don't know. He could go into Chinchino, right? If he goes into Chinchino... well, what does Chinchino even hit us with? You get Triple Axle, Bullet Seed, Rock Blast, Tail Whip, huh? Well, okay. We just go into Mandibuzz. We're just gonna go into Mandibuzz. Our good old sweet Mandibuzz. Now I will say one thing though, this dude decides to know, like, cause Mandibuzz has everything. If you're Terra Bug or Terra Ghost, not Terra Bug, Terra Bug or Terra Fighting, okay. Praise Bird, you. Terra Ghost, let's see, what does he go for? That is so annoying. I don't think you stay in here though, so let's U-turn out. We are slower than this thing, so we can U-turn and see what he wants to go for. Okay. Well, at least we chipped him a little bit. Kyle Rayner. Who the heck is this? Oh, this guy. So we could go into... okay, who can we go into here? I could just go into you. I could go into you, right? Yeah, I'm gonna go into you. I'm gonna try to poison this thing. If he goes into... let's see. Because if he goes back into the thing, we can... oh, you're a leftover set. Okay. So we're gonna go for a Toxic. Oh, you're just not cool. Nothing about you is cool. You know that? You're not cool. So he has taunt. We know that. We know he has taunt. We know he has taunt. Okay. Now I just Earth Power? It's kind of, I mean, it's kind of one thing I can do. Just Earth Power to chip him. He probably goes, so he has taunt. So does he wait, hold up. If he has taunt, does that mean he doesn't have Spirit Break? I mean, not Spirit Break, but Sucker Punch? I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. I would assume you have double screens. He could go into... yeah, he has screens. Okay. He has screens. We're going to just go for this. Oh, crap. So we have to get rid of these screens. So we're gonna go into you. We're gonna go into you, and we're just gonna go for a knockoff. Yeah, I think knockoff is free. I think knockoff is free. We can go for a knockoff. We can go for a knockoff. Who comes in? I'm assuming Petron? Or maybe he goes back into the freaking phalanx and tries to knock us off again. Knock off Fate. That's a good set. I definitely didn't think he would have it. Well, I didn't know the phalanx even got knocked off. I wonder which one of them actually knocks off. Like, which one of them actually does the knocking off? I'm kind of curious. It's like a whole row of them. So let's go into you. So I don't think Grimmsnarl has T-Wave. I don't think it has T-Wave. Or maybe, okay, so he has Light Screen. Does he have Light Screen and Reflect? Because if he does, that's Light Screen, Reflect. So we know he has Taunt, he has Parting Shot, he has Light Screen. So what is that? Bro, if I'm not mistaken, that means he's not touching Skeledirge. Which means I think the only real switching he's going to have later on is Inteleon. So we can get this Flame Charge and get our, our stuff up. It can get crazy. Let's put it like that. It can get crazy. So he goes for that. He has no choice but to switch out, because if you don't, we're going to kill you. So we're going to Roost. Like, he has no choice but to switch out or die. Like even if he Terras, I'm pretty sure we still kill him with a Brave Bird, because he's minus 1 defense. Unless he Terras and, what's that thing called? No Retreat Switch. Fair. Okay, I thought so. Alright guys, like I said, this might be a long game, so you got to bear with me. You really got to bear with me on this one. This will take a while, y'all got to bear with me. Y'all have got to bear with me. Okay, so he has taunt. Bro, I don't think this thing can touch. I don't think it can attack me. We're about to find out. Because if, okay, I'm going to do something very bold. I'm about to go into... Okay. What are the moves he has? We're going to go into Reginald here. I want to go into Skeledirge so bad, but for some reason he has Thunder Punch, you know? What's the one move? Like, you have to have an attacking move. You have to have an... Okay, so it's Spirit Break. Which does a lot. Jeez. Okay. So that did half. Let's go into... Let's just go for a Play Rough here. Let's just go for a Play Rough here. So, he essentially cannot touch Skeledirge. Are we faster than this? That's unfortunate. Okay, so now we're gonna go into... Dang! I kinda wish I would've, got my swaps better, but it is what it is. We kinda have to go into you. Or do we just... What's the best thing we can do here? Kamala, I'm sorry that I switched you into that, buddy. He probably just goes for another one, right? We just go into you. Oh wait! No. This is not the best idea. This is not the best idea. This was far from the best idea we could have had. I don't know why I did this. I meant to go into freaking... I was thinking about going into freaking Ticket Tuck. I don't know why I did this. We eat. Dang, dude. Well, one thing I will say, he doesn't have a... I mean... We could Brave Bird and do a lot of damage, right? Or do we just go for a U-turn? I think we just go for a U-turn. This Grimmsnarl is going to be annoying. This was really first, actually. Okay, so he stays in. Oh wow, it's doing more and more damage. Oh, it was a crit. Of course. Of course. Just my luck. Okay, so let's U-turn into Tinkaton. Let's U-turn into Tinkaton. Let's U-turn into Tinkaton. I am so sorry I did that. So we're gonna go into Tinkaton and then just go for a knockoff. We're just gonna have to go for a knockoff. Now he read us okay. So we're gonna go for a knockoff here because it's either he or yeah, I'm pretty sure. I mean, his only switch-in, from what I can tell, is Petrarite. So we're going to knock this thing's whatchamacallit off. Leftovers. We're going to knock its leftovers off. I could have just killed this thing. That was crazy. I could have just killed this thing. I could have just killed this thing. I could have just killed it. I could have killed this, and then Dirge would be free as crap. I'm just gonna go for another knockoff. I could have killed this thing just now, and then Dirge would be so free. Dirge would have been free to let loose. Because the only thing that's stopping me now, really, is the light screen and the parting shot. But at the same time, I feel like we're still not looking to work. Like, as soon as this Grimmsnarl comes down, Dirge can just come in and be a Dirge. Here comes this guy. So we took his expert back away. So let me see. How bad do we need our EVL? Well, I'm gonna just go for a play rough. If he terrors, he. Okay. Bro, what's up with the crits? Like, come on. Bro, I swear, if I miss this, that's definitely just this thing. The game's being spiteful at this point, bro. Like, what the heck? That was not. Bro, we're Eviolite! Come on, man! That's bullcrap. We're not supposed to be about to die right now. That is such bullcrap. Well, the game hates me. I don't know what I did to the game, but the game hates me. That is bullcrap. 100%. Like, come on, bro. Now, respect to him, like, he has to be running some defense investment, but, bro, that is crap. I kind of need Tinkaton a little bit because of, bro, that is honestly, that's bullcrap, bro. That's bullcrap. That's absolute bullcrap. That is absolute bullcrap. Okay. Whatever. She's a crit. Congratulations. Well, we lost our Tinkaton, who should still be alive, but oh well. Like, bro, he is not supposed to two-shot us. We are a defensive team. Like, bro, get out of here. Okay, so I guess we have to go into you. We kind of have no choice. This is bullcrap, bro. Like, this is absolute bullcrap. Well, I guess we just have to roost now. We just have to roost. That's bullcrap. That is absolute bullcrap. Tinkaton should not be dead right now. Tinkaton should not be dead. Now, once again, and then on top of that, I'm pretty sure I low rolled him on. So you're telling me he gets a crit and I low roll him on play roll? All of this is just bullcrap. 12 packs of bullcrap. He's terrifying. Congratulations. He probably kills us, actually. Oh no, we'll see. Oh no, we got our HP back. I mean, I don't know, because do we get enough HP back to not die to another one? Oh, well, if we do this a couple times, we could actually... Oh, but what are the odds he just crits us again, though? That's always possible. That he just crits us again. That's always possible, you know? Yeah, that's some crap, dude. That is really some crap. Now, if I can get back above, like, let's say, 300, I'll just go for an attack. Alright. Now we just U-turn? We just go for the U-turn? Alright, the U-turn. That's one from Mandibus. Not that it really... It should be big enough, actually, but alright, whatever. Whatever. And I genuinely mean that. Whatever. Like, bro, get out of here. That was not supposed to kill us, bro. I guess we just go into Skeledirge now. And maybe we bait out the Inteleon. Actually, let me just double check. Because was he supposed to... Was he at least gonna big... Huh? You need to work on these numbers. But, actually, that's just me reading it wrong. I thought it said BG, big... I kind of gonna repeat what I thought it said. But, hey, some people might be wrong. Let's see something tentative. Was I supposed to... Was I at least gonna get two-shotted like that? Let me look. Because you are failing. Because that is a stab post-combat. So, I mean... Let's look. Let's look. Okay. So, actually, I'll acknowledge that was actually always... Well, actually, no. With my investment, it wasn't supposed to two-shot me. It would have been a roll. Now, let's see something else. Did me not killing you with play rough, was that luck? And the answer is an astounding yes. You were 100% supposed to die to that. Well, never mind. Okay, let me tell you the funny thing. According to calcs, the low roll was literally what I got. But if I would have just rolled like one or two rolls higher, this thing would be dead. That thing would have died. Oh my goodness. This game is on some crap. It's on some crap. It's on some crap. It's on some crap. It's on some crap. Now, I will say one thing though. If we kill this thing, we're not looking good at all. Now, do I just try to read him going into... Actually, no. We just Earth Power. If he goes into Superior... I should have tried to read the Superior coming in, but I'm going to say, even if he goes in Superior, well, we just, you know. Because thankfully, I think he's in range of... I want to say he's in range of Shadow Ball now. Jessica Cruz. Who's this okay. Just hand him the game, gang. Just hand the game to him. Just hand the game to him. Just hand the game to him. He's getting all the good stuff. Like, bro, I never get the drops on freaking because first of all, I never get drops on Earth Power. This is like the first time I can think of in my draft career ever that I've gotten that. Like, okay, first of all, I could have went Dirge. I could have probably went Dirge. Because I know for a fact nothing else on this team is going to be... Okay. So he has Synthesis, Glare, I'm assuming Leaf Storm, and maybe Dragon Pulse? We just go for a... Well, here's the thing. Who do we switch into... Okay. We just go for a Draco. We kind of have no choice. I doubt he's going to let us just freaking us... Because he knows we have Draco, he knows we have Sludge Wave. If he does go into freaking Grimmsnarl, we're just gonna Sludge Wave it anyway. He's probably gonna go into the... yeah, this way. And we can just cheat him. Does he just... We kind of have to go into... Kamala, right? Or let's go into... Let's go into you, actually. Let's go into you. Let's go to take this thing. Let's go to take this thing. We should be slower than this one. I'm pretty sure he just... So he has Recover, Parting Shot. Let's U-turn and see what he goes for. We are slower than him, so I mean it is a slow U-turn. Maybe I'm a little too tilted right now, and that's fair. Maybe I'm a little too tilted, and that's fair. But we can change. So we had to do that. My biggest mistake was letting this guy right here get shit. Okay. I kinda have to go into you. Getting dirt set up just looks so hard right now. This is crap. Bro, I need to get over this, but I am just stuck on, I'm still stuck on the fact he gets a crit and I get another one. Like, what kind of crap is this? So he's gonna go into this room. Okay. I had to think about this rationally. I feel like... Okay, if he goes into Superior, we're gonna go into Dirge. If he goes into Superior, we're gonna go into Dirge, yeah. What phrase? This phrase. You clearly have her. You clearly have Bullet Seed. You clearly have Bullet Seed. Who has a better chance of actually... Honestly, it doesn't matter. All of y'all are kind of dead. Let's sack... I guess let's sack Kamala. I mean... Yeah, let's just sack Kamala. Let's just sack Kamala. Let's just sack him. a second. Yeah. Sorry for all. I wish I didn't switch you into that freaking playground like I did earlier. That was my mistake. Now we're gonna go into Danny DeVito with Skeledirge. If you have Rock Blast, you have it. This game is like a complete crap show. And the biggest thing is the fact that it fails. Because if I still had Tinkertuck for starters, I don't think Melrose would be as cheap as it is. Actually, it wouldn't be because Phalanx is the thing that shipped it. Like, bro, this is crazy. And if he goes into Inteleon, it should be in range to die too, because he can go for a Rock Blast, but it shouldn't kill us. Unless he gets crits on that too. Like, okay, what's he gonna do? What is he gonna do? He's gonna withdraw. Who do you withdraw into? BG. Now let me double check something. Because based on the fact that whatchamacallit did so much damage to you, I do not believe for even half a second. Let's see. Inteleon. Yeah, you should die. If Earth Power did that much damage to you, the Shadow Ball should kill you. If Earth Power did that much damage, this Shadow Ball should kill you. Yet it doesn't, bro. This game freaking hates me. Okay, I guess the crit was just to make sure it actually killed. Okay, cool. So Skeledirge gets 1. Kyle Ranger. We're gonna go for I'm gonna go for a Torch Song because I know you can't touch him. The only thing he can do is... Bro, we just Torch Song, bro. We just Torch Song. We're just Torch Songing because you don't have a Dark Moon. We're just gonna Torch Song him. He can set screens, cool. We're just gonna Torch Song twice and call it a day. So now we're +1. And I believe, because he can Parting Shot, but we can just keep Torch Songing, bro. From what I can tell, there's no priority here. We're gonna just Torch Song again. The only thing that comes in is maybe Petrarunt, who doesn't want to get Shadow Ball, even with the freaking light screen up. Lair Freeze, Lair Flaze. This thing has fleas, man. I'm convinced you have fleas. And we're gonna go for another Torch Song. Based on damage, please kill this thing. Get out of here. Skeledirge about to bring that. Bro, hopefully Skeledirge brings the house down from here. I'm really hoping Skeledirge brings the house down from here. The only thing you can maybe go into to save yourself is the freaking, whatchamacallit, bro, what's that thing called? Petrarunt. Bro, I don't care if you have screens up, bro. We're mighty boosted. How boosted are we? We're +2. Let's go for a Shadow Ball. Let's go for a Shadow Ball. Let's just go for a Shadow Ball. Because even if he has Shadow Ball himself, it should not... Unless this is the most offensive Petrarunt in the world, it should not kill us. And through the screen, we're not going to kill him through the screen, but we're going to do a lot of damage. The only thing he can go into is his own, wait, does this thing not have a ghost move? Wait, parting shot, recover, malignant chain. What is his last move? Wait, what's the last move? Kyle Rayner. Bro, we're about to just hit you with a... Bro, we're about to just hit him with a... We're about to just torch song you. There's no reason not to just click torch song here. There's no reason to not just click torch song here. Bro, we're gonna just keep torch songing it up, bro. We're just gonna keep torch songing it up. We're just gonna keep torch songing it up. Every time this freaking Grimmsnarl comes in front of us, we're just gonna torch song. I don't care. You're about to get popped in the... You're about to get popped. You're about to get popped. So how much is this gonna do? How much is this gonna do? Okay. So is his whatchamacallit going yet? Okay, now you're not safe anymore, buddy. So you're about to... It's one of two things he can do. Switch into Grimmsnarl, which he doesn't. So that's 3 for Dirge. I don't think that crit mattered at all. Like, bro. Yo, I know, like, commentary-wise, I've been through a lot of emotions this game, but it's only because, like, dude, I hate losing, bro. I hate when I feel like bro, I hate it when I feel like what's the word you want to use for it? I hate when it feels like the hacks isn't being distributed. I really hate that so much. I really hate that. I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. All right, that's 4 for Dirge. Dirge brings the house. Dirge brings the house down boots. You love to see it. All right, come on. Who's next? So, what is this? A 3-0? A 4-0? What do we still have? Gudra, Vandabuzz, Quags. Okay, this is a 4-0. Okay, so this is a, so we're back in positive territory after that travesty that was called Week 1. We're about to just bring the house down with another torch song. Sing your song, Skeledirge. Knock this Grimmsnarl out and claim your 5th kill. You are the GOAT, Danny DeVito. We appreciate you. Thank you very much for tuning in. Oh, before I even get into that, GG's to my opponent, Uswa. Sorry for sounding so tilted and so salty. That wasn't fair to you. You played well, but I was just upset because I don't like it. You know. I just hate that. I hate when hacks is not distributed. I hate it. So I'm sorry about that. But anyway, GG's to my opponent. Thank you for tuning in. If you haven't done so already, please remember to like and subscribe. And until next time, peace out.